Hello, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to GUNPLA Show. And today we'll have a full review of your Marsfour Gundam from Daban model. And again, this is a bootleg kit, third-party kit, which it copies the original Marsfour Gundam. The same, I don't have a speed build of this kit right here because as we know that I already have the speed build of the original one, which is the Bandai Marsfour Gundam. So just check it out in my GUNPLA playlist and you can see there all about the GUNPLA related videos. Okay, so now let's go first to the core Gundam itself, and then we'll have the Marsfour unit or with the Mars armor, and then we'll also have the Marsfour weapons, which is the support weapons unit, and we will combine them so that they will become a Marsfour Gundam. Okay, so now let's have first the core Gundam itself. Let's go. Okay, so here is your core Gundam 1 in real type color, and maybe if you see it now, you can observe that it has no beam saber right here because unfortunately I break the beam saber during the transformation. I think if you saw my quick look and transformation video of this kit, maybe you see the part which I broke this part right here. Okay, so that's why it doesn't have a beam saber right here. So just a warning for everyone who builds with this unit right now, or for someone who is planning to build this kit, the Marsfour Daban, just be careful because the plastic right here is a little bit brittle. It's very easy to break, so just be careful. So that's it. So just warning for everyone who is trying to build this unit that the plastic is a little bit brittle. Okay, so just be careful. Okay, so I will just take out first all this equipment, which is the shield and your rifle, so that we will talk about the unit itself, the core Gundam in real type color. So aesthetics wise, it's good, the same design with your Bandai, but I see something different, which is the colors. The red right here, or this is in your Bandai, it is a little bit on maroon or brown red color, but right here it's just a little bit really brownish in color and not so red brown. And then we have also here this something mustard yellow, and yep, it's more on mustard yellow than orange for me. So that's one of the difference that I can see. So same here, we have still the clear part right here, but it has some mold defects a little bit at the top. That's why I shred some plastic right there. And then the clear part also is not so clear, it's still smoky, the same with the other Daban model core Gundams. So that's one of the things that I saw about the aesthetics of this kit. Okay, so but we will still have a comparison that so that we can really see detail by detail of the difference of the Bandai and the Daban models core Gundams. Okay, so the same with some of the panel line opportunities, nothing changed. It still have the same designs. And the same with your Bandai. I'm so amazed with the color black of this one. It's really a solid black, color black, and it's the black strikes more than the other colors right here, so it's really nice to see it. And then let's have the stickers, which I don't use the stickers because when you saw my unboxing, I already told you that the stickers is very crappy. The cuts were not in sync with the material itself or the plastic itself, so that's why I don't use the stickers. So what I did is that I just colored them with some Tamiya Gold Leaf, this one right here, because the stickers is in color yellow or something orange. It must be reflective, but the stickers are not reflected and not cut into the actual size of the kit. So that's why I use the Tamiya Gold Leaf. Okay, so the stickers that you should use is in the eyes, which as you can see there, it's now the Tamiya Gold Leaf and it reflects more better. And then the top of the forehead camera also, that's also a Tamiya Gold Leaf. And then at the back, that's also a Tamiya Gold Leaf right there. And it reflects much better than the stickers. Okay, so that's just the parts that I painted. And then some of it, I use some panel lines. There are some panel line opportunities that needs the panel line accents. Okay, so the articulation, let's just take a little bit of the articulation. Okay, so the head can go up and down, it can tilt side to side, it can also go 360, the same with your Bandai. The shoulder can go 360, the same with the other side. It also has some double jointed arms and elbows right there, and then the wrist can go 360, it can twist. And then let's go on the waist and the torso. It doesn't have any ab crunch, it will stay right there. It cannot go 360 also, because the same, it will bump to the front skirts. And then the front skirts can go up and then down, that is for the transformation. Then your feet or your legs can kick in that part, and then also at the back on that part, and then it can also bend right there. And also this feet right there can also have this form because of the transformation. Okay, so that's it for the articulation. The same with your Bandai, so nothing changed. And also another here is that it can rotate these legs. Okay, and then at the back, be careful again and again, just be careful, because when I move this part right here, I use this part to manipulate it, but it's a little bit dangerous in handling in that part. So use this part to manipulate this part right here. So it has this articulation also, and then the thrusters will just stay on that part. Okay, so that is your core Gundam. And then the core Gundam also has this beam rifle, the same, and you should use also a sticker right here, but I use also the Tamiya Gold Leaf so that it will have more reflective effects. Okay, and then we have also the shield, which is also in black, and also this one is in black, which is very nice. And then the same, how to use it, you will just put it there and there, and that's it. And then we have an extra part right there so that you can put your shield at the back, which you will just attach it right here to become like this one. And then we also have your two beam saber effects for your core Gundam in real type color, which is the color yellow. Okay, and the broken beam saber handle. Okay, so that's it for your core Gundam 1 in real type color. Now let's go to the Marsfour unit and the Mars armor. Let's go. Okay, so here is your Marsfour unit. Okay, so it's all in red, and what I see here is the red for me is a little bit dull than the actual Marsfour Gundam in Bandai, but it's still striking. It's still a striking red for me, so it's still okay. And then as you know that when it is in this form, there's no so much articulation because it's just a flyer or just a unit to support the core Gundam. Okay, so we have here this attachment, but we will remove this after a little while, after having those aesthetics for this part, because I will put the support weapons right here after this one. Okay, so the same with your Earth 3 and your V2, that it has this kind of flyer or unit that it attaches all the armors of your Marsfour. So you have here the legs, the forearms, the shoulder, the chest part, the V-fin, the extra V-fin, and then the back skirt, the front skirts, and then the arm guards right here. Okay, So now let's attach the Marsfour weapons or the support weapons unit so that we can complete the Marsfour unit right here. Let's go. Okay, so here is your Marsfour unit with its complete armaments right here. So we have right here those extra weapons, and we have 4 weapons right here. We have these 2 swords at the top. Okay, and then another one here at the side, and then there is the axe right here at the side also. So we have 4 weapons, and then including these claws from the forearms, I think you have already 6 weapons with the Mars 4, because the Mars 4 is intended for close combat action, so that's why it has this many swords right here. So there's no so much articulations. You just need to attach this axe as the tail, and then these 2 right here, which is very a long sword, and then another one right here, which is a little bit of a broadsword here at the side. Okay, so now we have also some options that we can use. There are 2 options on how to attach it. We have this one here, and I also have this one right here, which is I use in my quick look and transformation, because I like this more than using this one at the Mars 4, but in my Bandai I use this one, so just to be different I use this one. But in our transformation right now, I think I will use this one, but let's just see. Okay, so we have options also here when you are customizing it with some other kits. We also have this extra one so that you can also attach this right here at the part right there, and you can attach this some of the 3mm pegs to the other kits that doesn't have a hole or a single hole, or some other kits that needs to have this attachment. Okay, so that's it for your Mars 4 weapons and your Mars 4 unit. Now your Mars 4 unit is complete. So we will combine these 2 to become the Mars 4 Gundam. Let's go. Okay, now we have here our completed Marsfour Gundam with its Marsfour weapons. Okay, so as you can see here, that the Marsfour Gundam really suits in close combat action. Okay, so the Marsfour Gundam is very pointy, so very edgy. That is everything that is in its part is more on as a weapon. So we have here first the claws right here, which is a very sharp claw according to the manual, and then the feet also here has this pointed one, and then also the highlights is that we have these Mars 4 weapons at the back. And then as I said earlier that we can do two connections right here, two options on how you can put your Marsfour weapons at the back. So let's go first to its articulation when it is in this form. So still your arms can go 360. This same with your when it's still in a core Gundam mode, and then the head can still go up and down, tilt, and also can still go 360. And then the torso, nothing, chest part, nothing, there's no articulation. The skirts can go up and down, so you need to let these skirts up to have a full kick of the feet right there, and the back kick, that's only the part you can have it, because now it will bump here at the back skirt, but still you have that knee part, which is the fit of your core Gundam, and you can have a double jointed band right there because of the knee also of the core Gundam, which is the fit now becomes the knee of your Marsfour Gundam. Okay, but just be careful because it will bump some of the parts. Okay, and then we also have here some movements of this part, and we can also move it like this because that is for the transformation for the Marsfour unit, and we can let it go back right there so it can stand in its own. Okay, so the articulation is still the same, nothing changes. But I have here some issues, a little bit of an issue, but not so much because the joints here is a little bit tighter, but the tightness is a little bit of help so that it can stand on its own. So it's not loose, but a little bit tight. The thing that a little bit loose also is just here at the shoulders right here. So you need to put some paints on the joints so that it will tight a little bit, and then the joints right here at the knee is good. Here, this part right here, it moves well because when I'm building it, there is a crack in that part, that black right there, which is at the inner part. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, right there. I don't know if you can see it at the camera. And then right here, which is, it doesn't have any cracks, so it's a little bit stiff and a little bit of tight. Okay, but still it's okay. And also the feet right there, it has some details. You can put also some paneling accent, but it's just in the sole, so it's okay. So that is your Marsfour Gundam. So now let's see on how to connect all those weapons so that we can have your Marsfour weapons right here. So let's try to connect it. So first, you can detach these two right there, and because they are individual, they can also be hand-held with your arms here, your hand right here. And then this part right here, this is these are two weapons, the axe and then this sword right here. So let's try to fit them in the hands of your Marsfour, and then let's see if it can hold it in some poses. Okay, let's go. Okay, so now we have here your Marsfour Gundam holding its Marsfour weapons, And as you can see, it can double wield the swords, but there is a little bit of cons right here. The ball joint is a little bit weak, as I told you earlier. So what happens here is it sags, so it can't hold too much. But this one, it's nice. I don't know here at this side right here if you can. Okay, so that's it. That's very weak. Weak. Oh, it can also hold in that part. Let's see with another pose if it can hold the swords. Let's see right here. Yep, it's good. It's nice, but again, the joints is it can be removed easily because of the weak joints. So just have a good pose so that the joints can hold more of the weapons. And as we know, this is a bootleg, so it is considerable that we'll have some weak joints right there, but still it's nice. And the same with your Bandai, you still need to use the pink beams right here, or the pink beam saber effects, because the Mars 4 doesn't have those pink beams, because the beam effects that it has is these yellow ones. But according to the instructions, the same with the Bandai, you need to use the Earth 3's beam effects, or the beam effects in pink color, so you will have those effect ones. Okay, so that is your Marsfour Gundam in Daban. It's nice, it's good, but again, it's bootleg, so it will have some cons and some defects, but still, it's still a good kit for a cheaper price. We can find some solutions so that we can get all those cons. Okay, but again, be careful with this beam saber handles at the back, because it's a little bit brittle, so it's very easy to detach. And then we still have here your extra parts that you can still use for some of your customizations. Okay, so we also have there, and we also have some extra pegs that you can use in case of emergency for some other kits, and the broken beam saber handle right here, and the remains of your Mars 4 unit. Okay, so that's it for our review for our Mars 4 Gundam by Daban model. So again and again, the same. It depends on you, in your perspective of what you really want. If you want cheaper price, go with Daban, but expect some mold defects, some cons, some weak joints, but its aesthetics is very nice. But we'll still have a comparison after this one. And if you want some good details and no problem in building, go with Bandai. So more higher in price, so consider those things before buying. Okay, so that's it. And again, it still depends on your perspective on your collections. Okay, so that's it for our Marsfour Gundam in Daban models. So guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for those who watch the videos. So if you want more Gunpla related videos, just go to my playlist right there. Gunpla, it's a very obvious playlist, just Gunpla, so just go there and you can watch more of my Gunpla related videos. Okay, so just go there, check it out, so that you can have more Gunpla related topics. Okay, so thank you so much guys. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so that you'll be informed for my next videos. Okay, so thank you so much. So good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Jake Lapa signing off. Gunpla Show signing off. Bye bye. Mars 4.